Hey guys, I was watching the Rogue Invitational 2023, I believe it was, and they had the Iron Bowl pull. Um, I just wanted to kind of give like my input on the event and how to make it a little bit better. It seemed like the athletes were having a a really hard time, like not a hard time pulling it because of the weight, but a hard time because I think there was something wrong with the actual implement. Um, I have a background in building things, and some things that stood out to me were there was way too much friction from the wood onto the metal. Now, I wasn't part of the build team at all. I don't have any insight to it, but what I noticed was that there was way too much friction once some of the athletes got past a certain point. It was almost like they hit a brick wall. Could have been a couple things, right? Wood tends to warp, especially after it's been cut. That could be it. Two, when they put it on the frame, when they put the actual wooden bowl on the frame on that metal frame, the metal frame could have been welded slightly off, or when they put the tracks together, maybe one track was pointed out a little bit. Um, or like I said, the wood could have been warped a little bit, so when it hit that one spot it looks like there is the wood is actually wrapped completely around on three sides of the metal frame on the square tubing, and it probably would have been better just on two sides, the top and the outside. That would have given less friction and allowed the athletes to really go, and if it wiggled, that would have been fine. So how do we fix it, right? Again, take off one of those three sides. The inside would have been better. Adding UHMW plastic to the inside, that would create less friction. Make sure that the track is completely flat. You can get rid of that track completely and revamp the whole bottom by using square tubing, but putting it on its side, making it look like a diamond, and using V groove bearings, um, and maybe just adding more weight because that's going to make it a really smooth ride. Um, you could use U groove bearings and circular tubing or piping. Probably just solid stock would be better for that kind of weight. There could be a ratchet system like they did with the one where they were pulling. I'll put a picture of it where they were pulling up the weight over the tower there, and then it dropped. That was a really cool system. So the ratchet would actually be a cool way to extend that. Anyway, those are kind of some of my thoughts to make the event better into the future. Hopefully they bring that event back. It's a really, really cool event. And I think it'll allow a lot more of the athletes to actually finish the event. And it'll allow the promoters and the people that build the stuff, Steve Slater, all those people, I'm not sure who actually built it. I think it was Steve, to maybe add more weight and make the implement a little bit better. Um, so anyway, that's my input. Let me know what you guys think. If you know anybody on the build team, comment below. I'd like to know how it was actually built and stuff like that. I'd like to kind of chat with them and see what's going on, and maybe just kind of spitball ideas. All right, talk to you guys later.